How's everybody doing today? I would like to take this time to thank Athletic Director Todd Harper and the search committee at Owensboro High School for this great opportunity to apply for you guys' head coaching position, head football coach. I've been watching Owensboro High School from afar, me being an alumni that also played there in 2019 and has been around the program for a while. It's always stood out to me with the tradition of excellence. You know, that's what we stand on. That's what we preach is the tradition of excellence. So when I seen the job opening appear, I couldn't help but to apply. Um, I think personally, just over the years of what you guys have established has been, better than most, if not the greatest in the state of Kentucky. And I also feel I can add to that. As far as my reasoning for wanting to coach at Owensboro High School, um, I grew up in the community. I know how tight knit the community is. I know how to win there. I won there, and it's a tradition that's like no other. Being a part of it is like a big family. So just that feeling of homeness and wanting to come back to where it all started is definitely my reasoning for wanting to coach at Owensboro High School. As far as the example might go with how I handled a problem at a previous institution or previous high school or Pop Warner League, I remember being here at the University of Cincinnati, and we had a problem with sportsmanship one game. We were playing Kennesaw State University. This would be my junior year here. We're up on them, like 58 points or so. May have been 52 points or so, but I remember going late into the game, and it was time to, go ahead and take a knee and, in the game. And we went out there and we scored another touchdown, which is, that's not sportsmanship. That's just really trying to rub it in. And I remember our coach at the time, Luke Fickle, pulling everybody to the side, and like that's not what we stand on. We're a prideful bunch, but we're also a respectable culture. We don't want to be viewed as not sportsmanlike or trying to rub it in your face. So I definitely would say that that's an example of how that happened. Myself. I handled that situation like, come on, guys, like, let's just take our dub, let's take the knee, let's go on about our business, on to the next game. We're 2-0 at this time. Like, there's no need for the extra shenanigans. So that's how I personally handled it, as well as our coaching staff at the time. As far as where winning fits into this equation, I feel like in order to be successful as a team, you have to have a great culture, and you also have to have a great level of sportsmanship. And then that, in my case, in my mind, equals up 2 wins. You don't win by being sloppy and being undisciplined and being unsportsmanlike. Like those are all negative traits that don't contribute to winning. So I feel like you have to be very tight knit. You have to be very respectable. There has to be a tight knit culture, and you have to have great sportsmanship. A few examples of teachable moments that I've used with teams has been times like this past season here at the University of Cincinnati. We went 3-9, not a very good year. A lot of losses. But from them losses, were great learning lessons. It taught us a lot about, our current culture at that time, and it also taught us a lot about how to build a winning situation and a winning program. And, a lot of the times we were undisciplined, and our culture kind of showed for it. You had guys arguing on the sideline, and it didn't contribute to wins. There's other times as well where, we'll be at practice and we got players fighting and, not getting along with each other. And that's just another example of, teachable moments that we had to learn from, which in turn, I think will contribute to more success in the future. How do I promote and encourage my athletes to make a commitment to academic success? Well, first, I harp on academics. You don't play without good academics. If you're failing classes, if you're not holding a certain GPA, you will not play, and we will find guys to put into that situation. I feel like it has to be academics first, especially at the high school level, because we're preparing you for college. And if, you're fooling off in the classroom and you don't feel like that's important, then you can't be a part of my organization or a part of my team. What qualities do I bring to the position that are worthy? I think I bring great qualities. I'm a fun guy that when we're winning, we're going and we're winning, and even when we're losing, I'm still a fun guy. But we also have to learn from these situations. Like at the end of the day, this is a business, and we don't get anywhere with me being nice to you and we're losing by 35 points. So I think I bring good traits of, I'm a real players first kind of coach. Me being a player, I understand, what a player might think and what goes through a player's mind. And I also understand, the off the field situations with a lot of people coming from my background of being from Owensboro, Kentucky, and, how I lived. So I feel like I can relate to players, more than a lot of people. I also feel like I can relate to parents, It's tough having your kid playing high school football and not sure what their next move is going to be with college or, whatever it might be, a job, college, coming back another year since COVID's happened. So, I feel like that's a great quality for me. Let's see. How do you know that your athletes gain something positive from playing on a team that you coach? Essentially, what impact would you like to have on your players? I think my biggest impact that I want to have is first build men. I want to make you the best father, the best son, the best grandson, the best nephew, whatever that might be. And I want to get you prepared for life. Football eventually will end one day, and I want you to take away the things that I've taught you and be able to implement those into a job or into your next level of college football, or if that's professional football. And I also want you to know, like, this program and organization will always be home. That's why I want my players to understand, like, you can always come back here and, look around and see what you built. So it's my application. This is my interview. Thank you again to Athletic Director Todd Harper and the search committee. I hope you guys will make me your candidate at Owensboro High School. Go Red Devils.